comment with you as well. Thank you for joining us this morning. This is so critical. This is so important. Here in Cook County, we have a corrupt, abusive property tax system that is rigged to benefit political insiders. It is orchestrated by boss Mike Madigan. He has his puppet, Joe Barrios, do his bidding on property tax assessments, and it's all to benefit political insiders like Pritzker, who save themselves hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars through the rigged system, all of which hurts the middle class in the state of Illinois and here in Cook County. This system has to change, and it's got to start with the resignation of Joe Barrios. Joe has to go. He is a core leader of this rigged, corrupt system. Joe Barrios, Mike Madigan, and J.B. Pritzker are the unholy trinity of collusion, corruption, conflicts of interest in our property tax system. It's given us the highest property taxes in America here, and it's benefiting political insiders and the wealthy who get special deals from Madigan and Barrios, while the middle class suffers from brutally high property taxes, and our schools don't get the resources they need, our human services don't get the resources they need, because Madigan is becoming wealthy, using his clout with his wealthy friends in downtown office buildings, saving them millions and billions of dollars, and then hurting the middle class. Every dollar that Madigan and Barrios take in savings for wealthy, connected downtown building owners is a dollar that your average working family in the state has to put in more into the system to properly fund the schools. It's rigged, it's corrupt, it's wrong, and it has to change. And this is something that many of you need to investigate and get into. Madigan has become extraordinarily wealthy from this system, from his political power. It is not unusual for a property tax appeal law firm to get a percentage of the savings that they generate when they work with building owners. Very typical range of savings sharing is a quarter to a third of the tax savings. That's very typical. And the Tribune reported in their excellent investigation that Madigan's law firm has helped reduce property taxes on large office buildings downtown by $1.7 billion in tax reductions. That's money away from the schools, money away from human services. And if his law firm got a quarter of that, think about it, $400 million his law firm would get. He's getting a percentage of the savings. Every deal's different. You know, it's not all a quarter or a third, but many of those are. He's becoming extraordinarily wealthy. He and his friends are becoming rich, while the middle class is getting socked with higher property taxes, and our schools are being defunded. It's corrupt, it's wrong, we've got to change it, and it's got to start with Joe Barrios leaving. He should resign immediately. He is not doing his job. The excellent Tribune investigation exposed that he's not even doing reassessments every 3 years like he's supposed to. He's leaving just random evaluations on office buildings and almost forcing property owners to use Madigan's law firm and other law firms so they can get accurate property assessments, so they can have accurate tax bills. He's pushing more business to Mike Madigan, pushing more business to Ed Burke and the politically connected and the insiders, and it all benefits rich political insiders like J.B. Pritzker. J.B. Pritzker has bought a company downtown called LBP Manufacturing in the city of Chicago, and then Pritzker used Madigan's law firm to get property tax reductions so that he could save millions of dollars for himself as a wealthy billionaire investor. And Pritzker is a massive funder, a donor to Mike Madigan. He's a donor to Joe Barrios. He's a donor to all their candidates. He's a major donor to the political machine. And he personally has benefited from the rigged assessment process in a mansion that he bought. He ripped the toilets out of it and then got the assessment reduced through Joe Barrios' system and saved himself almost $250,000 in property taxes just for Pritzker, the inherited billionaire. The system is rigged, it's wrong, they're in collusion with each other. Madigan, Barrios, Pritzker, all in the rat's nest of corruption together. They've got to go, and it should start with Joe Barrios resigning from office.